This was a nice story. Best Buy. What do you think of Best Buy?
I liked going to Best Buys, and where I live right now, there used to be I think like 4 years ago, there used to be like two Best Buys right next to each other near the Hickory Hall Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think whenever GameStop or EB Games didn't have something that I wanted back when EB Games was a thing, um, I remember me and my brother used to always want to go to Best Buy to get like whatever we wanted.
What I remember about Best Buy when I used to go there, um, it was the place you would go to for anime DVDs. Um, I'm talking like early to mid 2000s. Like, that was the place to go for anything electronic, which to me was like kid in a candy store. Um, and they used to have really good prices. Like, that's where they get their name from. Best Buy. Like, we have the best prices. And they did. Until Amazon and Walmart started beating them hand over fist. And I don't know what happened. I think they got to a point where they may have gotten a bit cocky with their um, position in the market. But they just stopped being the place to get stuff at the best price. Also, I did have an experience buying a digital camera from them. Um, they sold me on the protection plan. And the guy, bought it in Pensacola, very close to the beach. He gave me the specific example of, if you get the protection plan, let's say you go to the beach and you get sand in this, and it messes up the camera or whatever. The protection plan covers stuff like that. I was like, well, that's great, because I can totally foresee that happening. So I brought it to the beach once. I didn't even drop it in the sand. I got sand in my pocket that I was carrying my camera in. And sand did get in to the point where it actually stopped the camera lens from coming out. And I brought it in. Told them what happened. Guess what they tell me?
Can't help you.
Our plan doesn't actually cover that. I was about to have a fit, and I think they realized that, and they said, well, what we'll do is we'll do a cleaning, and if that fixes it, great, but if not, you're out of luck. And I was just like, all right, we'll go ahead and do the cleaning. Luckily, that did fix it, and I got, another year or so out of that camera before I got a much better one, because there was a point in time where digital cameras, like, they were kind of like the smartphones of the day, where if you had one that was 2 years old, like, there were far better ones available that were much cheaper too. So yeah, I did not appreciate that, and I've heard similar stories from other people who shopped at Best Buy pretty normally. And at that point, and guess what? I've never bought a protection plan on anything ever since. Kind of ruined me on that. Now this story is something nice about Best Buy, and specifically not Best Buy as a corporation, mind you, but more like Best Buy employees. So this teen who apparently came to, he's been coming to this Best Buy to play the Smash Brothers on display, on their display Wii U. And here is something from the person who uploaded this video, and this is on YouTube. You can find it pretty easily. The name of the person who worked for Best Buy, who kind of put this all together, it seems, is named Raheem Store. And he described on the video's YouTube page, this kid came in every single day to play the display Wii U. The employees in the store saw an opportunity to make a child smile and did just that. They chipped in and purchased a Wii U for him with their own money. This is amazing. Why shop at Amazon when you have genuine people in this world that you can continue to help keep a job? Fair point. And it's an amazing story. Like, go find the video. If I can, I'll have a link in the description to it. It's very touching. Like, the kid doesn't even believe that they're giving it to him. in the video. Like, he's completely shocked. He's speechless. He really doesn't say anything except I think he says, like, are you serious, or something along those lines. And what really stinks is that when the video went viral, like, there were people who were either saying comments about it that were either just cynical or negative. And it was kind of ridiculous that we can't have people just do something nice out of caring for someone else. But I don't know if did you watch the reaction video that he posted about that?
I didn't watch the reaction video. No.
He basically just said I forget his name here.
Raheem.
Yeah, last name Store. Yeah, Raheem. He posted a video just basically saying, like, what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe, people actually are complaining about this, like, saying, like, this is some kind of PR stunt. And just like, we did this with all of our money. It wasn't something that the management, like, wanted to do. Like, a group of employees just saw this kid coming in day out, and they wanted to make his life better. And I mean, someone, even in the comments for this article on Kotaku, someone did kind of point out, well, like, it may actually be not in the best interest for the kid, because he may, like, you don't know his home situation. He may bring it home, and his parents, like, might turn around and sell it on him. I mean, you never know those things. They still shouldn't stop you from doing nice things like that. I mean, for all you know is, he's coming in there every day to play it because he just doesn't have one and his parents can't afford it. In which case, if they see him coming back, I'm sure they'll know at that point if that situation is actually going on where, he doesn't have any more for whatever reason. And Wii U's still aren't cheap either. Despite the fact that the Switch is coming out in a few months, and they're still fairly expensive.
How is the Wii U now? Like
4 years old.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So, it was a nice story. I think this is, as gamers, I think, we should be a little bit more concerned with people's needs, and games can be used as a way of showing compassion. They can be used as a way of connecting with people. It's not all about you're dead. You can actually be social and a gamer at the same time. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you have anything else to add to that?
I mean, kind of just basically what you said. Like people can just do nice things for others and not, like, have it be a stunt for the company.
Right.
Like, I've been to a lot of Kroger's where not only are, like, the employees kind of just, like, they don't care. You can clearly tell when someone's there to just work and not care. Especially when a store is basically, like, when they promote how much their employees care about you, and you get there and they're, like, talking to each other and they're just, like, shoving, produce into a bag, not even, like, paying attention to what's what. But I've also been to plenty of other Krogers that are just like, produce isn't rotting from the inside, which, yes, I have actually had that happen to me. Bought a bell pepper, went home and was going to cut it up and put it into some pasta, and it's just rotting from the inside. And I was like, that's delicious.
Throw it in the trash.
Oh, yeah. And then I've also had, like, other Krogers where it's like, things are good, the people there, like, they talk to you. Although I don't know how much of a great point of that is, because I generally don't talk to those people. But it's important to be friendly.
Those people.
It's important to be, like, at least acknowledge. Like, I acknowledge them. So it's like, oh, how's your day going? I was like, oh, it's good. I'm like, oh, that's good. I was like, what's happened? Oh, just some stuff. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yes, there's definitely some times where you're just like, I just want to get my stuff and get out, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can have that experience with fast food places. Like, there's some fast food, like, if I go through a drive-through, there's some people there that, there's different stages. I mean, some people they just seem like they're super happy to be there. Some people are kind of phoning it in. And then there's other people, I won't say what restaurant it was, but I went through one where I asked her for if she could, once I was picking up my food, I'd forgotten to ask for a cup of water. I asked for a cup of water. You would think I was asking her to donate a kidney with the look that she gave me, like, are you serious right now? You're getting all this food and now you want a cup of water? Like, it was that, and I just kind of kept staring at her like, you gonna get me a cup of water? Like, it wasn't basement. Like, honestly, feel like she was looking at me like to like be like, oh, never mind, I'm okay. It's like, no, take a small cup, give me some water, please. I wasn't, I didn't ask in a mean way, but yeah, she just did not have any sense of courtesy or anything like that. So it's nice to see when people, and of course with this Best Buy situation, they obviously went above and beyond. Internet, it's okay. Sometimes nice things happen. Not everything has an ulterior motive. Sometimes people just, I know people, you can lose your faith in them sometimes, but things like this, it's a good thing. We shouldn't discourage it.